Hey there, so these are the Tranya T10 wireless earbuds. They're 12mm drivers with a wireless charging case. They feature 12mm drivers, which we'll see actually how that turns out on these things. IPX7 waterproof, so it's sweat resistant and stuff. Fast Type-C and wireless charging. Crystal clear calls, which everything promises that, but half the time it's no. It's aptX audio technology. And what's cool is these use Qualcomm chips, so it's usually like the Qualcomm, and these ones, the SCC 3040. I was just reading on this. If you want to check out more, you can look it on the Qualcomm website, but like that just means that there's a bunch of stuff inside of this, and enhanced touch controls, meaning they're just touch, these buttons. They're not actual buttons, which is a good thing, because I hate those buttons that used to have on the earbuds, and you'd stab yourself in the ear with your earbuds half the time. Type deal. Let's get these open, and then you've got the box here, which is sticker manual. Oh, this is a fancy box. And I like the inclusion of a sticker, copying someone I see. Or maybe just trying to give away your own sticker for more popularity. But nice. Then you've got the earbuds itself, and a nice size charging case from Sweatcoin. So I guess they worked with Sweatcoin on these ones. I have to ask more documentation, because they did send this out, but again, they will not see this review until it goes live. I'm not getting paid for this review. You have extra ear tips. You have USB. So, as you can see, it is USB-C, which is nice. So you do get that USB-C right here. So putting this all aside, let me get it paired up, and I'll test it out with my phone, and we'll be back with a sound test at some point soon. Now that we got the unboxing out of the way, let's start out with the specs. They come with 12mm graphene drivers. They have aptX and AAC codecs inside for use with phones that support these codecs, which most phones support AAC codecs anymore. aptX, some phones still don't support. The case is USB-C charging and wireless charging, so if you own a phone with reverse wireless charging and need some power on the go, you can basically plug these in, or put these on top of the phone, and the case will start charging along with the earbuds. They claim to be IPX7 water and sweat resistance, but I only feel safe getting them maybe slightly wet with like a little drizzle of rain if you're out running or sweat. And the microphone on this thing is okay. They sound fine for the earbuds of the size, but they could be way better. The battery life in the Tranya T10 is 8 hours from the buds themselves and another 24 hours with the case, totaling up to 32 hours altogether for the earbuds. Starting off with sound quality. Take this with a grain of salt, as each person's ears are different than the next. These things are just okay. They have an okay sound, bass being rumbly for bass, mids are okay, and lows being just okay. The high frequencies are where these things start to really fall short. It sounds as if the high frequencies cut out, so let's say you're listening, I don't know if, you're listening to a song that has, really high sound to them and then low sound. That high sound, after a certain spot in that spectrum, you have the high sound, it doesn't go higher than this. So you have this line, for example, it will not go any higher than just one line. It'll just cut off, and that's where it will be. There's this quality to them. It sounds as if the highs mix into the rest of the track. So when I was listening to my headphone tests, Bohemian Rhapsody, for example, it went high, but it didn't go past that one level. And then everything else sounded low, and it mixed into the whole sound of the song, so it wasn't separated the way the song is supposed to be. And this makes it really hard to discern this parts of the track from one part of the track to the other. It's very bad when it does this, but it happens. Now the low end, because of this, suffers. The low end sounds great with this punchiness that everyone likes, with just the right amount of bass to it, but when you start to get some low end vocals or instruments, that's when it starts to get really muddy. Things just sound muddled. They don't sound clear enough, and you can't really discern some spots from the rest. Now, on some earbuds, there is this 3D sound effect where if you're listening to a circle around, like if you're listening to something, you have a circle around like the earbuds, let's say. This is the back, this is the front. Sometimes when you're listening and you hear like the separation sweep between a song where it's sweeping your sound, let's say a voice from back and forth. Sometimes on some even lower end earbuds, you can hear the sweep from the back of the headphone and it sweeps into the front, like you can actually hear it. With this one, it's either left or right. There's no sweep to them. It's either you're on the left side or the right side and that's it. Nothing else to them. I haven't even been able to get that stereo sweeping sound with even songs that I know have stereo sweeping sound. The battery on the earbuds is where it shines. With 8 hours of talk and listening time and 32 hours with the case altogether, you get great battery life. For this size, it's really good. They have a decent sized case, not fitting into the small pocket of my jeans though. Well, they fit in these ones because the pocket's pretty ripped, but like most of them, it doesn't fit into the pockets of your jeans. And the battery makes up for that though. The earbuds aren't big. They look okay in the ears, and you can talk on these, as I said, for almost 8 hours. So here are the earbuds, and you get after this line, like more or less after this line right here, the earbuds just start to cut off, and this is all you actually see. But it doesn't look awkward because it's mostly hidden by your ear. So there isn't too much of an awkwardness to the size of the earbuds. They feel nice in the ears. There's nothing wrong with them. Now, controlling the earbuds is so confusing. I had to look at the manual a couple times before I was even able to control these. Like, I even had the manual open for this review. To control, here's all the controls on here that you have. To control the play and pause, you have to hold the earbud for 1 second. To skip forward a song or go back a song, you have to triple tap the earbuds. Like, why? Just double tap and triple tap to go back? Double tap to go forwards? I mean, I don't know earbuds that do this. To change the volume, at least it has volume control, but to change the volume, that's a double tap. Now, changing volume could have been for the right earbud up, left earbud down, where you held the earbud and it turned it up. Like some other earbuds that I have that do this, they actually do it that way. And the answering and ending calls, pretty simple. Answer a call, tap it, end a call, press for 1 second so that you don't have any accidental touches, hang-ups. It got me so confused. Even when I was listening, I had to look for a bunch of times on how to control the earbuds. I even had to take my phone out of my pocket and make that control the sound. That was how confused I was with these earbuds. I just gave up, started taking my phone out of my pocket. All in all though, these are not something I recommend. They sound whatever. The touch controls are weird and stupid and just nothing I care about for these freaking earbuds. They don't really feel that premium, and they cost $80 to purchase them. But they look and feel like some pairs of $30 earbuds that I have reviewed. I heard some of the $50 pairs of earbuds with miles better sound than this one. So much better than this one. If you want to take a chance on these, I will link these down below for you because go ahead, it's your money. Like, I wouldn't recommend these to anyone, especially for $80. If they were on sale for half off, $40, I would be fine with these. If you did like this video, please rate, comment, subscribe, and enjoy the rest of your day.